Hi. Wait, you guys, I think this is Chili's first girl talk. It's your first sleepover with the girls. He's a boy, but as we all know, this is not just for girls, it's for anyone and everyone. So, welcome back to Girl Talk. And I know it's been, I think like over a year since I've done one of these, which is kind of sad.
I just checked, and the last time I did one of these was literally 6 months ago, and Chili was here, and I'm wearing the exact onesie, so that's how long quarantine has been for me. Enjoy.
For those of you who haven't seen one of these or don't know what this is, a girl talk is basically when you're at a sleepover and you're all hanging out and you're talking and everyone's spilling their secrets and we're all helping each other, and it's just like girl talk, but like I said before, it's not just for girls, it's for everyone. We have our snacks. I asked on Twitter, ask me anything you need advice on, and I can try with the best of my ability to give you advice. And I am not a professional by any means, but I have some life experience and I'm willing to help as best I can. Let's jump right in. I'm going into my junior year and still have no idea of where I want to go to college or a clear idea of what I want to study. But I feel like so many of my classmates already know what they're doing with their life. Help. So it probably feels like super intimidating when everyone around you is already talking about what they want to do and where they want to go and this and that. But what you don't know now is even if someone has a clear idea of what they think they want to do, the minute they get into college, a lot of times that changes. So you're really not behind anyone just because you don't know what you want to do right now. First thing you have to focus on is what school feels right to you. So look at a bunch of different schools, figure out what campus feels best, where you feel most comfortable, what environment you want to be in, and then go from there. If you go into your school and you have to declare a major, you can pick something that might seem interesting, and then once you get to school, you can take a bunch of different classes in a bunch of different areas and see what you like and what you want to do. There's so many times that people go into college with a clear idea of what they want to do and then change. So you're really not behind anyone. Just do what feels right to you and don't let your surroundings make you feel like you're not doing enough, because you're definitely doing enough. Do what feels best for you and you will have the best experience possible. Damn it. Oh, you see that? Mommy's a star. I'm nervous to get into a relationship because I'm 17 and I've never even kissed anyone. And I'm worried boys will expect more from me. How do I tell a boy I don't want to hook up? This is totally normal. I've talked about this on here before, but I feel like a lot of times people think that they have to have done all of these things by a certain age, especially when it comes to like hooking up and relationships and stuff. I think a lot of times if you're not ready to do something or you're not comfortable, you think this person is gonna be so mad that I'm setting these boundaries and they're gonna think I'm so lame and this and that. But a lot of times people are a lot more understanding of it than you give them credit for. And if they're not, then remove yourself from that scenario and don't try with them anymore, because you told them where you were coming from and they didn't want to respect that, so they don't get you. And you can find someone who does respect you. It doesn't have to be super serious, just like tell them where you're at and what you're most comfortable with doing, and that could change over time, but start out by explaining what you're most comfortable with in that moment, and then you can grow from there. But I don't think it's that big of a deal that you don't have that much experience and that you don't want to hook up. I very recently discovered I actually don't want to wear t-shirts and jeans for the rest of my life. Advice for someone trying to figure out their style / overcoming insecurities about clothes. I really like this question. I think this is something that everyone deals with at one point or another. The way to look best in clothes and overcome those insecurities and feel the most comfortable is if you pick out the stuff that you see and you think, that's so cool. Even if it's not on trend or it's not what everyone on Instagram is wearing. Like if you see something and you think it's really cute, you think it's really cool, you want to wear it, that's what you need to be wearing. No matter what anyone else thinks, what anyone else says, you will feel most confident and most comfortable when you're wearing whatever it is that you think is cool. Even if you think, oh, this person would never wear that, who cares? If you like it, if you think it's cute, you think it's cool, put it on and you will radiate confidence just because you like what you have on. How do I express how much someone means to me better? I believe I do it in an okay way, but they've pulled me aside and told me they don't see it sometimes. I want to be better for them. Interesting. A lot of times we try to give people love and affection and attention the way that we think is best, which is the way that we would want it, but that's not always the way that other people want it. There's different love languages and there's different ways that people feel the most loved, and they're not always the same. So you have to look outside yourself and what you like and consider what it is that they like and how they feel the most loved. And you can even take the love languages quiz and that you could figure out what their love language is and what yours is. And I feel like that would help you be there for them in the way that they feel it and not just in the way that you think is right, because it could be two completely different ways. Consider more how they will feel it the most and not how you think you're giving it. Did that help? How do you make peace with the fact that some relationships that you thought were strong, platonic or romantic, can still end up fading over time? I'm struggling with this today, LOL. I think this is something that everyone struggles with. You know, a lot of times you start a relationship, whether platonic or romantic, you start out that relationship in one phase of your life. And it doesn't always happen that you grow into your other phases of life and you can grow with that person. A lot of times people take different roads and do different things, and that's okay. It's just a part of life. I think that you have to look at the times that you had with that person and appreciate those times and appreciate how you grew from those times and what you learned from those times, and make peace with the fact that you did have amazing times. And although the two roads led to two different places, at least you had that love, that friendship, that relationship. At least you had it and you got to experience it, and it taught you some stuff, and now you get to grow into the person that you are now. And it's different than the person that you were in that phase of life, and that's okay. And there's no hard feelings, and it's just a way of life. You know, everyone grows, everyone finds new things, finds new hobbies, finds new people, and that's okay. Not everyone can always stay together all the time. You just have to be thankful for the times that you had with those people. Yeah. Kelsey, this is for girly talk. I've been seeing this guy on and off for a year, and what I mean by that is at college we would hook up almost every weekend. Through this summer, with COVID, things got a little weird, but we still managed to go on 2 dates. This man is so wishy-washy, I wish I could explain it better, but one minute he seems like he's interested in dating, then the next he seems like a bachelor. I need advice from you, Mom. I don't think he's getting with other people, and I'm not either. Should I confront him and say commit or quit? These are always fun, aren't they? I don't think you should necessarily say commit or quit. Just have an open and honest conversation here. It doesn't need to be a whole like ultimatum type of thing. Just say like, listen, we've been doing this on and off thing for like a year. I don't know what you want and you're not making it clear, and I don't want to just keep being strung along and keep wondering what's happening. I like you. That's all I know. So where are you at? What do you want to do? If you want to go off and be a bachelor, that's fine. But I don't want to sit here and think you like me one second and then have no idea the next. So just where are you at? And I just feel like no one can really argue with that. And if he gets like weirdly defensive, like, do you really want to even be dealing with someone that immature anyway? I don't know. But like, he does owe it to you. You guys have been doing this on and off bullshit, weird stuff for like a year now. He owes it to you to just give an explanation of where he's at and what he wants. And if you don't like the answer he gives you, if it's still like some wishy-washy thing that he's trying to make seem like a good answer, if it doesn't sit well with you, you have every right to be like, okay, that's, you know what, that's not what I want. It's not just up to him. It's a decision for both of you, and you need to figure out where he's at. And once he tells you where he's at, if it's not an answer that you want or that you're happy with, then you can move on and find someone who's not gonna be wishy-washy and not be immature, and that's that. And maybe it will be this guy. But if it's not, you'll find someone else. Hey Kelsey, I love your girl talks. Oh, thank you. Right now, I've been struggling with finding the balance between picking my battles and not allowing myself to be a doormat with men. After being in past situations, I know gaslighting and toxic behaviors when I see it, so I tend to refute and voice my opinion instantly when I don't like something they are doing. However, I've realized I've become more confrontational than I would like to be and maybe come off as somewhat abrasive. I think it's great that you will voice your opinion and say when you don't like something someone's doing. I don't think that that's a negative quality at all. I think sometimes with people like this, they could make that feel like a bad quality. I mean, yes, maybe don't start screaming instantly and explain in a little bit more of a like diplomatic tone, but really it boils down to just finding men to be with that don't even make you feel this way. You know, you shouldn't even be having to have these conversations with the guys you're surrounding yourself with. So instead of changing yourself, change them. Like, get rid of them. Find guys who respect you and don't treat you like a doormat, and guys that you don't have to get abrasive with, and guys that you don't have to have these weird arguments with. But I don't think you should change yourself. I think it's great that you stick up for yourself and you feel passionately about respecting yourself and whatnot. Right now, the guys that you're talking about are down here. Find guys who challenge you, who are up here, who respect you, who are mature. And it might be hard at first, but don't settle for those assholes that are down here. You got this. Next up, I'm a senior in college and I'm about to go back to my apartment for the year. My boyfriend and I just started dating about a month ago, but when I go back, we will be like 3 hours away from each other. I talked to him about long distance. Obviously, I think we both knew that would be the plan considering we just started dating, but I have concerns being my last relationship ended because of long distance in college. That being said, I really like him and I want to make it work, but I'm just worried I'm going to have a hard time because of how my last relationship ended. Okay. I think that you need to remember here that every relationship is different. You are a different person than I'm sure you were in your last long distance relationship. This guy is a different guy. And I think that if you want to give this a go, if you feel like this is what you want to do, then just go all in because you like this guy and you don't want to ruin something that could be great just because you had a previous bad experience. You can't take those bad experiences and let them affect your current situation. Instead, look at this for what it is. Don't think about the past. Say, this guy is good, I really like this guy, and I want this to work, and then go from there. It's gonna be good. Next up, I have huge dreams of doing stuff that I really wanna do, but I have no confidence to do any of it. I know that if I don't do anything about it, I'll be disappointed and mad at myself forever. It's also such a hard career to be successful in, and so many don't make it, and I know I'll be a part of that. I know it's the only thing I'm good at, and won't be good at anything else. I basically have no confidence or self-belief to achieve my dreams. I'm lost on what I should do because school is pressuring me about what I want to do and I can't even admit it to myself. Hey, it's okay. You said it yourself that you are good at this thing. Whatever it is that you want to pursue, you're good at it. And if you feel passionately about this thing, I don't care if it's a hard career. I don't care if it's hard to make it. You will literally never know unless you take that leap. And if you don't, you could regret it for a long time after. And you could be miserable just playing it safe. I think that it's clear here that you know what it is you want to pursue. And you also even said that you're good at it. You will never know unless you just try. So just take the leap. And you know what? If it doesn't work, at least you can say that you tried it. It's so much better to say that you tried and you failed than never know what could have happened. You don't know for sure that you're not going to make it. You could make it. And why not try and make it? Especially because I know you're good at it because you feel very passionately about it. And a lot of times like that passion and that love for something is all people need to succeed. You've got it. Last one. My boyfriend and I broke up a few days after my 21st birthday in the beginning of June. We are both in college and on top of being quarantined in Philly, I'm currently in classes full-time and on a part-time internship. I feel like I can't have that crucial going out and partying girl time, yay I'm 21. phase, and I can't move on from my relationship because I can't really meet new people right now. Just wondering if you have any advice on how to have fun and get over a dumb guy in these unprecedented times. Okay, I feel like right now, like you said, you know, we're quarantined and you can't really go out to bars and experience that wild party, yay, I'm 21 life. But what you can do is like actually focus on yourself and find new things that you like doing, whether like new hobbies, new books, new TV shows, whatever it is, you have the opportunity to spend more time with yourself than you normally would, especially if you were going out and partying and hooking up with guys and this and that. I think everyone needs to learn how to be on their own and love themselves and be able to spend time with themselves, and you have the opportunity to do that right now. So take advantage of that at this time and find, like I said, find new hobbies, find new stuff you love, you like to do. And then when all of this craziness is over, you'll be so thankful that you had this time by yourself. So take advantage of this time. And then once you can go to the bar, have fun, 21, party, meet people, have a good time, but you will absolutely have the opportunity to do that again. So spend the time with yourself now and enjoy that side of things. I hope that helped. All right, so I hope I helped some of you, all of you, none of you, who knows, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you liked it, we can obviously do more. I love doing these. I just hope that you guys enjoy them too and they help you guys. So that's that. Okay, here's 2 more popcorn tricks to close it out. Oh my God. Okay, I have popcorn all over me. Okay, love you guys. See you next time. Bye.